Hello, all you Conan Exile fans out there. It's Granny Gamester back with another beginner's guide to Conan Exiles. Now, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 single player. And today's guide, we're going to talk about the Red Mother. Yes, she is right behind me here. And I'm sure you're wondering where I got this wonderful torch that I have in my hand. And we're going to discuss that in a moment. But first, let me show you where you can find the Red Mother. Now I am right here in the unnamed city, and this is called the spawning pools, and this is where you will find her. Now she is a big gal. Yeah, she is. She has a health pool of 18,717, but if you kill her, she gives 64,800 XP points. Yeah, she does. Her armor is 65, so she's pretty tough. So let's go up to her and take a look. She, as you notice, I am getting corrupted. She does have an area of corruption around her. So if you're going to battle her, you can kite her over here out of the corruption. As you can see, if I get out here a little further, further, you can get her out of the corruption and fight her over here if you so choose. Now I am cloaked, so she does not see me, but as you can see, there are some smaller dragons here. You might want to take these guys out first before you actually take her on. I think there's another one on this side over here. So no matter which way you go, you're going to have a little dragon to contend with. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, definitely take those out first. So yeah, she has quite the array of attacks. She breathes fire. She stomps her foot. She has a tail swish spin, kind of like the alligator almost. Yeah, she's pretty brutal. I find the best way to tackle her is to stay right underneath her and wail away at her tummy. Yeah. Now, there was some issues with your thralls sinking into the ground when fighting her. Now, I don't know if that is still the case, but it has been for quite some time, so you may come across that, yeah. If you do, it makes it a little more difficult. And then again, all the more reason to bring her out there to battle her, because that may not happen out there. So, yeah. What I really want to talk about with this old gal is when you kill her, she has quite an array of drops. Yeah, and some of them are really good. But the chances of getting the drops are pretty slim with her. So I'd like to go over some of these, and we're going to go up here and get out of the corruption first when we talk about these. So, yeah. The first one up is the Blade of Seven Winds, and I have that on me, and it's right here. And as you can see, this gives a health damage of 26, but it has an armor pen of 100%. Yeah, it'll break through any armor. Yeah, no problem. Its durability is pretty good. It causes bleed, and it also is a legendary weapon, so therefore you have to repair it with a legendary repair kit. So let's go ahead and put that on, see what it looks like. As you can see, it's a katana. It's held with two hands. Very nice looking. Yeah, we like that. Then we have the Lifeblood Spear, which is this right here. Now this gives a health regen while you're using it. Yeah, it also causes bleed and cripple. So let's put that on and take a look at that. So it has a health damage of 43 and an armor pen of 9%. So it also has, of course, with any spear, it has reach as well. Its durability is really good. It's 2100. Then we have God Eye. Now, God Eye is a patch that gives you a 3+ bonus in strength. Yeah. So that's pretty handy for that if you want to stack your strength armor. This is going to give you a couple more points towards that. So if you have a full 4 armor, which I think I might have on with this, it gives me a +5 in strength. Let's see, let's put our patch on. And whoops, we don't want to do it that way, Granny. We're going to put this patch on and then see what our... Yeah, now we have a +7 in our strength. So it gives you 2 more points if you're wearing strength buff armor, which is pretty nice. So that's worth having. And then we have the horned helmet. Now this is a heavy piece of armor, has an armor value of 192. Yeah, so it's really good. If you put this on, now you can see in my stats, if we look down under defense, now I have a total damage reduction of 60% with just using this helm. Yeah, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice for that. So that's that perk on that one. And then we have the dragon scale helm. Now the dragon scale helm is cold insulated. So this helm is actually good for the cold. So if we want to take a look now at our stats, as you can see on the right hand side under temperature down at the bottom, I have a cold resistance now of 7 bars, which is actually excellent. Excellent. Yeah. So if you have another set of armor on that doesn't give you quite enough, you can put this helm on and it'll boost your cold resistance. Then we have what I was holding before, and that is the final breath of the Red Mother. And this is a torch that burns for a really long time. And yes, it does. As you can see, it expires in 167 hours and 20 minutes, which equates to 7 days. Yeah, I have never, ever had this thing run out. Yeah, never. But the only problem with this, it only has an 8% chance of drop. Yeah. So, but it is nice. And I like the way it illuminates as well. Yeah. I think it does a better job than the other torches. Yeah, it's a softer light, but I like it. So that is that. Then we have Reach of the Red Mother. Now this bow is awesome. So let's go ahead and put that on. Take a look at this. Now this bow gives a health damage of 30. And it gives an armor pen of 30%. Yeah, which is very nice. So if you combine that with dragon bone arrows, you're going to end up doing 50 damage and you're going to have a 48% armor pen. Yeah, that is super, super good. It's worth going after, I think, if you're an archer. Yeah. And then we have the throwing axes, which are the fangs of the Red Mother, which is right here. If you like throwing axes, I have never used them personally, but they do come in a stack of 10, and they have a health damage of 39, I guess, which is not bad for throwing axes if you use them. Yeah. So these are some of the items that you can get as drops from the Red Mother, but again, those are pretty chancy to get. Yeah, if she's going to drop any of those or not. There might be other items too that she will drop, but I don't have them. And if anybody else knows of any other drops that she might do, yeah, leave them in the comments so we all can know. But again, she's tough. But if you like a good battle and you want to do it a few times to see if you can get some of these drops, by all means. I especially did it quite a few times just to get the torch. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, guys. If you liked, give me that big old like. And if you'd like to see more, just subscribe. And if you hit that little bell, you'll be notified when I post my next video. Well, all right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, GG out.